What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're at 1K Motorsports here in Fort Myers, Florida. Got something interesting here to talk about today. This is a 2008 Koenigsegg CCX. This is a hypercar. This is not a supercar, this is a hypercar. This Ferrari Portofino, 2019 Ferrari Portofino, is a supercar. This is a hypercar. This is a car that's very unique. I've honestly, just getting into these exotics, I've never seen a Koenigsegg. This is the first time in my life I've ever seen one of these cars. I've heard about them, but I've never seen them. It's got a V8 in it, twin superchargers. This car is not stock. It makes a lot more power than stock. And I got Camillo, the owner of this shop. He's going to come out and he's going to take us on a little tour of this car. This is really cool, guys. I think you're going to like this.
So in the front of the Koenigsegg, you got this whole big, nice leather opening. That's actually meant for when you take your roof off. You put it upside down in here, and then it locks in place. You got to put a little carbon fiber towel on top, and you can close it. As well as under the main panel here, nice leather wrapped everything, obviously. You have your little toolkit, so you have a tire gauge. This is actually the tool that's like a triangle, which is to remove the roof or lock the roof in place.
Neat.
Get your flashlight, your tow hook, and then Randy has a few little things in here.
Cool.
Like left. Lock everything in place. Oh, and the other thing, some of you don't know, in United States vehicle regulations, you cannot have the headlights on a moving piece.
No
you ever look at like Miatas, for example, you see how the hood goes around the Miata? The Koenigsegg, the headlight is built into the hood. So technically this is not fully legal in the United States, but the US allowed Koenigsegg to bring the car in this way, so they didn't have to change the whole design of the car.
Wow.
Because if I'm not mistaken, there's only 49 of them in the United States.
That's crazy.
So little things, right?
Yeah.
If we move over here, then as you can tell, you got the doors. You don't really ever see doors like this ever. As you can tell, we're almost kind of the same height. The name of the doors are something very crazy that I don't remember and I can never pronounce properly. But pretty much what it is as you close the door, you are going horizontal but into the car at the same time.
Wow.
The way to unlock the car, you have a button right in the bottom. Push the button, unlocks, and then same thing.
And it lifts and pulls back at the same time.
They just, yep.
It's incredible engineering.
The other thing is the window. There's different stages on the window. If the window is fully open, it will actually hit the front windshield and brake. If the window is fully open, it will hit here. That's why it's a lot better to have the window fully down.
Gotcha.
And there's sensors that actually activate it.
Right. So if you forget, the car will retract the window on itself.
Yes.
On its own.
It is a 6-speed manual. It is utterly one of the best raw feeling cars you can get.
So it's got a clutch pedal. It's a simple 6-speed.
It's got a man pedal.
It's like that. Yeah, there's pedals right there, man. Neat. I see a lot of carbon fiber on here, Camillo. This is
the whole unibody itself is a carbon fiber frame.
So the whole body.
The unibody.
Okay, so what's not carbon fiber? Is
sorry, the monobody. I apologize. What's not carbon fiber would be like the front bumper, the rear bumper, any of those accent brackets and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But you can tell like everything is carbon.
Yeah, see that.
Here's where you fill your oil, actually.
Really? Engine oil from right there. Wow.
I know.
The interior is crazy.
Yep.
I mean, this is just like full speed ahead.
It's a race car, hypercar. This thing does 250 miles an hour or so.
Really? Let's look at the motor.
This was stock. As far as the motor, this is a 4.7 liter V8 twin supercharged.
Twin supercharged.
That is correct.
And is this stock or been modified?
It has been modified, so we don't just have a Koenigsegg. We have a highly modified Koenigsegg, which is fairly exciting. They did the upgraded Superchargers for it, which are rated to 1,200 horsepower to the crank. We'll also be putting on a Bowden exhaust on it.
And that's right. Look at this. This is the exhaust right here. Look at this.
Yeah, it's kind of ugly for such a beautiful car.
So 1,200 at the crank modified. What was it stock?
806 is stock to the crank. About almost a 400 horsepower gain.
So with a manual transmission, this thing's probably stock easy 700 to the wheels, right?
Correct. I believe it's like 680 to 700, depending on where you are in the world. And then we're going to be doing the Bowden exhaust, which is going to remove this big ugly thing and put it on the dyno and tune it.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
interesting looking motor. It almost looks to me like a 5.4 engine out of an early GT500.
Yeah,
a little bit.
It actually does not have an exotic car sounding at all. It has a very muscle car tone to it. And if I'm not mistaken, this was Koenigsegg's first engine they built in-house without outsourcing.
Interesting looking header. I just took a look at that. The color is good.
Yeah, the ceramic coating on it is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I think you can tell suspension's even different.
Yep. I'm looking at that. Looks like a Formula One car.
Yeah, it pretty much is. It's like a rear. See how the back is tubular?
Where are the Superchargers? I'm looking for them. I don't see them.
They're all the way in the front.
They're in front.
Yeah.
There?
So the
I see.
covers are actually pretty nice. They cover a lot of the motor, but it's all in the front. You gotta think that this is the air box. So you gotta take the whole air box out.
Right.
And then I think you can tell on the right side.
That's.
You get more cooling systems and everything.
Yeah, that would be, I would call that a heat exchanger, right? It's got fans on it and everything.
Yeah.
Just pulling air in and... I just took a ride in that Lamborghini the other day and I thought that was the craziest thing I've ever seen, and now we're looking at this. And while I have the chance, guys, 1K Motorsports here in Fort Myers, Florida, this is an incredible place. But this is an incredible car.
Another thing that some people don't know, but obviously when a company takes so much time to build such a crazy car, and obviously a car that's worth more than multiple houses together, they do a lot of little things. So for example, here they put the Koenigsegg emblem, right? But it's not just there for that sole reason. If we close the back, it is meant to pop up.
Yeah, you can see it. And this is neat the way that's open. I imagine it just lets a lot of heat out from in there.
So you can tell from the roof, it goes under and then out. So I'm assuming it's a great way for the streamlined airflow.
Yeah.
And for downforce, as well as escaping as much heat as possible from the engine. And then obviously you got your wing to help.
More downforce, right?
Again, this car is meant to go 250 miles an hour. The R&D and air testing they probably did is insane.
You know, the first thing I noticed when I looked at the car was those red accents down on the lower diffuser there. And I just saw Batmobile. That's the first thing that jumped out at me, that I'm looking at a modern day Batmobile.
So a good way for people to understand really what these doors, how they look, just put your camera like right here so you can see from the angle how much movement they really have.
Yeah.
So
that is really neat.
On the way out.
So it lifts and it pulls out.
Correct. And you see how far it goes out?
Yep.
They even have a warning sign for you to be careful, because you will hit the curb because of how far it comes out and how low they are.
Yeah, look at that. They don't miss anything. And while I have the chance I'm here, I just want to look inside the interior. And Koenigsegg, this is a lot of people say, yeah, I saw an egg. They call it an egg. But it's anything but. I mean, look at that center console. Maybe one day, if we're lucky, Camilo, we can take a ride in this, you know?
Yeah, and a lot of little things, like this is how you open the trunk right here. Some people don't ever find out. The front is the harder one. It's right all down here to the latch, right here.
It's a little tough to see, but
that's how you open the front.
There it is, right in there. And this is the frunk, as you call it.
Yes, sir.
Certainly not a lot of room for storage, but then that's not what this car is meant for.
Yeah, you can't go grocery shopping in this car. You get there really fast, though.
I bet. Something very, very, very interesting. Something very different. All right, Camilo, nice car. What do you actually, so it's in the shop. What are you going to be doing with it?
We will be doing a Bowden exhaust on it.
Okay.
And then we're also going to be tuning it.
Okay.
So, not too much, but enough.
But anyway, guys, I just want to make mention here. This is 1K Motorsports. This gentleman right here is Camilo. He owns the place. I'm super impressed with what he does. He's the only shop that I know of that has cars like this, and this Ferrari too. I should mention too, this car came in, another really hot car that I'll be doing video of. But we're 1K Motorsports here in Fort Myers, Florida, and this is my friend Camilo right here. He's the brains of the operation. He's the guy who makes all of this stuff happen. Very impressive thing. So
appreciate it.
Nice work, Camilo.
Don't forget the 1500 horsepower Lamborghini inside too.
Oh, that's right, guys. It doesn't end. I mean, we got this Ferrari, we got this Koenigsegg. We got another Lamborghini. We had a Lamborghini the other day. This is what Camilo does. So anyway, Camilo, thanks a lot.
Of course.
And we'll be
Thank
here
you so much.
To check out the exhaust and the tuning on this vehicle. All right, guys. So just another cool car here at 1K Motorsports. This Koenigsegg CCX is an incredible car. They're going to be putting a new exhaust on it and some tuning on it to try to make more power out of it. I'll definitely be here to bring that to you a little later on. It's going to take a little while to get this thing going, but I'll definitely be here to bring it to you. And also this car. This is another neat car. This is a 2019 Ferrari Portofino, and it's beautiful. And I'm going to be doing a video on this at some point in the future too. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.